Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to start off by introducing myself. I'm Yaslin Gutierrez. I'm 23 years old and I live in Oregon near Portland. I wanted to make this channel more about weekly vlogs. I am 12 weeks pregnant and I wanted to do an update on every week just to um, hopefully help other people out who are kind of wondering what pregnancy is like, or, if you're pregnant and you want to know what it'll be like in 12 weeks or something. I also thought it would be a great idea just so for when my baby's born and is old enough to understand what's going on, I could sit down with he or she and we can just look back at memories and then hopefully also get some memories of them growing up so they can watch later in their life. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was actually already 6 weeks along. Um, I had already made a doctor's appointment because that weekend I wasn't feeling well. But then I started realizing that that weekend was also the weekend I was supposed to get my period, and I wasn't getting it. I'm never late on my period. I'm either a day early or right on time, but I'm never late. So that had already had me like stressing a little bit. So on a Wednesday, I woke up, went, bought a pregnancy test, took it early in the morning. It was one of those positive, negative ones, and it came out positive. I thought it was maybe a mistake or something, so I went ahead and took another one of those that says like pregnant or not pregnant, and it said pregnant. And I just wanted to be sure before I told anybody or anything. So I took a third one, and it also came out positive. So that evening, I sat down and talked to the baby daddy and kind of told him what was going on. And, he was like, all right, we're having this baby and, whatever. And then I also talked to my parents about it. And, obviously they were happy and all. And then on Friday, I had my doctor's appointment. So they went ahead and did the pregnancy test. It came out positive. They gave me some prenatals and then scheduled me another appointment for the next week on a Tuesday. So it was only like a couple days apart to talk about just the pregnancy alone, not like the stuff that was happening to me that weekend that I wasn't feeling well. So I went back to the doctor on Tuesday, and they kind of estimated my due date and how far along I was based on my last period that I had in September, and they said 6 weeks. And then they set me up my ultrasound appointment for the next day, so we could actually find out how far along I actually was, and to make sure that everything was okay with the baby and all. So I went ahead and went to the ultrasound appointment the next day, and they told me, yeah, you're 6 weeks along. And to me, it kind of was a shocker because I didn't know I was that far along. I was thinking more like 3 weeks, 4 weeks tops. It was all kind of a weird bad timing. I had just quit my full-time job. I wasn't expecting myself to get pregnant, so it was kind of a scary time at that point because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, especially with financially. So and then I also was kind of confused on how far along I was because, like I said, I did get my period in September, so that was kind of shocking for me to know that I was that far along. So at 6 weeks, there was nothing really different about me. The only thing that the baby my daddy would say was like, oh, you act, the hormones, I guess. It was, I would be stressed out one day, or the other day I would be just fine. But for me, I didn't really feel anything change. At 7 weeks, nothing either. I was taking the prenatals every day. Before that, I was feeling nauseous a little bit around like the 6 week, yeah, but it wasn't bad. It was just like, oh, I just got nauseous, and that was it. Like, it wasn't bad at all. 7 week, like I said, it didn't really wasn't any different than the 6 week. It was the same thing here and there. I would feel nauseous, and it was like I said, would just be like, oh, I got nauseous. It's just a pregnancy. Okay. Once it hit 8 weeks and 9 weeks, those were the most horrible weeks so far. I was nauseous so bad where nothing sounded good to me. I just wanted to not even eat because everything just sounded so gross, especially fast food. I couldn't even stand the smell of it. It was just terrible. Every time I would eat, I would just feel it come back up. I wasn't like actual throwing up. It was like I was more like gagging. And when I would try to throw up, it would be more like liquid. It was never the actual food. But that week it was terrible with the feeling nauseous, and then I was also feeling super tired. Like especially once it hit like 7 or 8 p.m., I would be so exhausted and ready to go home and just go to sleep. Um, the 10th week, I was still feeling nauseous here and there, but not as bad as week 8 and 9. Um, 11th week, I kind of actually started kind of showing a little bit. I could tell my body changing a little bit. But that was basically it. And right now, today is Tuesday, December 1st. So yesterday, November 30th, officially 12 weeks. And this week, I mean, it hasn't really been any different, but on the next video, I'll update you guys on any changes and stuff. Also, around the 7th, 8th week, that's when my breasts really started hurting. Sometimes they would even feel like they sting or they would be like burning. So bras have not really been my friends ever since they've been hurting. I've been wearing more like sport bras and stuff, but sometimes they do feel still uncomfortable, but it is better than not wearing anything at all or wearing a bra. I don't show a lot. I still wear the same clothing as I do. I did announce it a couple of days ago that I'm pregnant in social media on Facebook, to the people that didn't know I was pregnant. The only people that I did tell that I was pregnant early on was the daddy of the baby and really close friends and my family. And that was about it. And I was waiting just till I turned 12 weeks just for it to be more safe for me to talk about it and make sure everything was okay before I actually, put it out there and then have something bad happen. Obviously that's still a fear of mine that something bad will happen. But, I try not to think about it and just stay positive. But when I did decided to announce it and, everybody is happy for me and congratulating me for everything. It is kind of scary, like I said, having the baby, just because of all the labor stories I've heard. And like I said, I didn't know I was pregnant when I quit my job. So financially, that was really stressful at first. I'm also still going to school. I actually go to Portland State University, so it's been kind of crazy just knowing that I'm gonna have to adapt and just kind of change everything to make sure my baby's okay and hopefully go back to school as soon as I have it. And but for now, this is kind of where I'm at. 12 weeks. I won't know the sex of the baby until a couple more weeks. I do have an appointment on December 16th, just a normal check-in, and I think after that they're gonna give me my ultrasound appointment to find out if it's a baby girl or baby boy. Everybody kind of tells me that's gonna be a baby girl because when I had my 6 weeks ultrasound, the baby was pretty small. They said that that's normal for 6 weeks, but at least my side of the family believes or has this idea that baby boys develop faster than baby girls, so they all kind of been telling me it's gonna be a girl. The family of my baby's daddy, they think his mom wants it to be a girl. For me, it's more kind of I would be happy with either one. I feel like as long as the baby's healthy and you know, I'm okay and everything goes well in labor. It's not a big deal. You know, the daddy of my baby, of course, wants a boy. You know, and ever since I found out I was pregnant, I thought it was a girl. I was so positive it was a girl. And once it hit 8-9 weeks, when I was 8-9 weeks along, I just started having this gut feeling that it's a boy. I don't know why. Every time I just refer to the baby, I want to say baby boy. I thought more about the baby boy's name. I've been thinking more about it. If it's a girl, I already have a girl's name picked out. I guess that's another reason why I've been thinking more about the boy's name, is just because there's not a name that I'm 100% sure on yet. But, you know, I'm excited, and, you know, it's obviously going to be something new. And I just can't wait to actually have my baby and see how it looks and just know if it's a girl or a boy. I will be posting next week when I'm 13 weeks along, to let you guys know how the 12th week went and any news about it. So yeah, thank you for watching my videos, and I hope that you guys liked it and will subscribe, and hopefully everything goes well in my pregnancy.